Morning, guys. David from Snowden Consulting here. Hope you've all had a good weekend. I just thought on this lovely Monday morning, I'd do a quick overview of the new warehousing application for Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations, as I haven't seen much online regarding it, to be honest with you. Um, so it's been out a few weeks. I installed it last week. However, I'm running this on the latest non-preview release of FinOps. My sandbox environment is 10.0.16. So it's missing a couple of bits of functionality, therefore I'll show you this in demo mode shortly. But just for those who don't want to update to the latest preview version, I'll just log in now. You'll be missing some icons and some other visual bits and bobs basically, unless you update. And once you update to the preview version 10.0.17, there'll be a feature you'll need to enable as well, which is something like warehousing icons and logos, something like that basically. So yes, let's just quickly log off and I'll pop it into demo mode. Go to demo mode. Brill. And obviously in demo mode we're quite limited on functionality, so I'm just going to show you one piece of pick and work quickly. As you can see, all the icons on the left hand side. Again, explaining a little bit more what each one does. Not too sure whether they're that clear, but it looks better. So so the old app was okay, it was good enough, but just not as user friendly as it could have been, I suppose. Visually, it wasn't too appealing, so most of the changes in the new app are visual rather than functional. So the backbone of the app is still pretty much the same, it seems. So let's take a look at the settings. So straight out of the box, there are a number of things we can configure to help us, use the app. Each user may have, prefer smaller text or larger text. Same with the buttons as well, and also depending on their, visibility of where they're working. We can also change the color theme as well. So we've got light, dark, we've also got high contrast options as well. Brilliant for dirty screens. Even the light screen on its own, in my opinion, is better than the old black and green screen. So let's just head back and we'll process some work. So let's go to our work list. First thing you'll notice straight away, instead of there just being work tiles with data on, we now actually have information fields, field names, sorry. So on the left, as you can see, order number, work status, work priority, start location. Those never displayed before on the old app, so it was just data. I mean, if you've worked in a company for a while, it's fine, you know the data. But for new starters, you're going to look at this information and go, what's FL51? FL001, what's 50? What is this? Basically. So great for new starters or people that don't use the application much and need to, be taken into the warehouse to process some work if they're busy or whatever. So yes, let's go ahead and select some work. And this is set up to confirm the location. You can see we've got a little location icon there. It's saying confirm the location. It's saying go to the location, scan to confirm. Really clear and what we can do or what we need to do. And as you can see, there's a detail pane here, and we've also got an image there as well. If we can't see all the information on the detail pane, we can click it. Then we can view it all in a separate screen. Let's go back. So confirm the location, yeah. Okay, slide across. And just to mention, actually, the slider on the bottom is great. So before there was just a tick, I believe, or we just hit enter. But now we've actually got the sort of option to go back or to go forwards. I suppose that's the way to look at it now. And when we hit the back or the options button, we can actually cancel, go back, or we can undertake a number of different bits of functionality like full pick. If your license plate's full, we can hit that. Override location, short, and overpick. So I just think, again, if you've got gloves on, for example, much easier to just slide your finger along the bottom of the screen. And also, so there's also like a scroller as well for quantities now. So you can just scroll along to how many you need to pick or put. If you've obviously got a larger quantity, you can hit it and you can type that number in, 45. It's a lot of mice. And scan target license plate, enter. So yeah, again, we've got some really clear instructions and deliver it to the put location. So take it to bay door. We've still got an image of the item on screen, and we've also got like a checkered flag with the arrow pointing down to say, yeah, you need to put this stuff down, and you finish the process. There we go, work completed, and also that the actual work completed sign is much clearer as well, which is fantastic. It was never too clear whether you completed stuff before. It was quite small sometimes. especially on higher resolution screens. It was tiny, but because of the scalable options now, we can all make everything bigger and make it all fit depending on your screen size. So um, yeah, so that's a brief overview of the application. As you can tell, it looks a hell of a lot better. Runs really well, and yeah, I would say run this in the preview version in 10.0.17 if you do want the full experience. But it does work okay in 10.0.16 as well. So brilliant. I hope you all have a good week anyway, and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.